Hi, today is April 4th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 523 for the year, Distortion. One ached for freedom from the concrete, one craved the liberation of the abstract, and one saw one's own barely recognizable self in distorted reflection. One noticed how very minor movement caused great increases in the distortion. When one looked at the picture later, one thought it didn't convey the full extent of the distortion. One recognized one's self and was disappointed. Poem number 524, Runaway. I had no idea until I was given one, and I ran away with it. And ever since then, it's been Runaway Me and the Runaway idea, riding the rails, stopping briefly in little hamlets, but quickly moving on again. We can't let whatever it is that's chasing us catch us. Even though so far it's gotten me nowhere, I am glad I ran away with this idea. Poem number 525, The Winner's Circle. He wanted a small victory, nothing too large, just a modest success. So he visited the winner's circle, where people are employed to stand in a large circle and play games with the clients and lose. After winning several games of Parcheesi, which he believed involved a weighted pair of dice, he returned home with a tiny trophy and mountains of shame. Poem number 526, His Light. He was tired of how his light was never hid under a bushel. He was tired of how his light always seemed to outshine everyone and everything else. So he turned his light out for a day and saw beauty he had never seen before. Then very slowly he turned his light back on, and he found that he could still see. Poem number 527, Planet of the Shapes. This is the last poem of the day. They told her they had a solution, but she didn't want their solution. She believed she could find the solution herself. She visited the planet of the shapes and turned herself into triangles and octagons and one time a rhombus. And when she returned to Earth, she found herself not only better able to adapt to her surroundings, she also found that she was better able to instigate her surroundings to adapt to her. Occasionally, she returned to the planet to learn new shapes, until eventually she was able to inhabit the fourth dimension of existence. It wasn't quite as psychedelic as she had hoped it would be, but it was a solution. She found a solution on the planet of the shapes. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.